Did you really just ask who is Jason Heidecker? Oh my goodness. That's a really great question, and I'll tell you, I knew Jason Heidecker for a long time. We went on lots of road trips together, and I still ask myself all the time, who was Jason Heidecker? Incredible skateboarder, incredibly brilliant mind, such a quirky, weird, interesting, lovable person. You can't even see it. There's the groundhog.
Oh, from his part.
As you can see, this is more than robbery gone wrong. I'm just rapping and singing a song, and your thong is all up in my butt where it belongs.
Where does Hightower come from?
Hightower was a character from Police Academy. You haven't seen that, have you?
Is he the one that makes all the noises?
Oh my God. I'm gonna take credit, but I know Brandon's also gonna take credit, but I'm sure it was me. Called him Hightower one time and it stuck. I think it's because I made it stick. I insisted, because it was a good nickname. So there's an old consolidated board that says the one-footed cardinal brings inspiration. So it's a play off that. Nobody skated like Jason Heidecker. He was a mini ramp champ, and we've tried before to pay homage to him with some mini ramp tricks. In celebration of Jason Heidecker, we are doing the Heidecker challenge. These are all tricks that Jason had on lockdown, and we're gonna pull from the hat. Whatever you draw, you are going to give it your best. If you do not land your trick, that is money that's going into the pot to be donated to the ALS Foundation Association. And even a lot of us that have been skating mini ramp forever couldn't do them. The guy would grind from coast to coast on any ramp and take it to fakie or regular depending on how he felt. It would be very difficult for us, even the staff, to pay homage to Jason on our mini ramp. So I think we're gonna focus on one of his quirkier kind of obsessions, and that was the 20-stair landing. If you've ever seen somebody huck themselves down 20 stairs, I don't even know if that's possible. Your body kind of collapses, you bend your knees a lot, you get really squatty, and for some reason, Jason went through this phase where he was obsessed on trying to land any trick like a 20-stair landing. We're gonna celebrate that quirky, weird obsession that Jason Heidecker went through. This deserves a little bit more context, and luckily, I've got a lead on somebody that knows a little bit more about this than I do. So if you're willing to pack this up, I'm willing to drive us over. All right, welcome back to our most popular segment, Drama Queens in Cars Getting Coffee. As we were finishing filming Off the Couch, which was our big magnum opus, Jason started to get dizzy at times. Couldn't really figure out what was going on. Sometimes he would fall skating, sometimes even walking, and it didn't really make sense. So he went and got checked out, and it turns out he was diagnosed with ALS, which is a nerve issue. Basically, your nerves start to short out. That's how it was kind of described to me by a genius that I knew that had ALS. Couldn't skate anymore at first. Then he had trouble walking, and then it just kind of got to the point where he was basically in bed. There are a lot of details in the middle there, but they're not pretty. So, yeah. Hi, Glenn.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, Brian.
Nice shirt.
Thanks.
Here, I was trying to describe Jason. I can't explain who Jason was. Well, how do you describe?
Very unique, eccentric, but amazingly funny, amazingly smart.
Do you feel like his analytical mind impacted the way he skated?
I mean, he definitely seemed like a genius on a mini ramp.
Yeah.
Everything was distance, the whole distance of the ramp.
Angles didn't work the same for him. He didn't have to carve into making a grind or tail slide travel. He would go straight up, slide the whole ramp, come back in, and then stare at the coping on the way down.
His 5-0s to fakie, he didn't know which way he was going. He would just be like feeling out as he was grinding.
You couldn't tell. He wasn't giving you any read with the shoulders. It was just all of a sudden, I'm going regular.
Yeah, he'd be like, the coping today, or the wind is blowing me this way. I'll go to forward, I'll go to fakie. Like,
amazing.
So yes, I keep a blog of all of my skate sessions, and I have since 2008. We can look back, and this is the origination of the 20-stair landing was, Louisville Tech Center, March 20th, 2010.
Wait, can you read the tricks that I did first?
There is a part about Brian in here. It says, Ryan hurt his foot trying a trick I can't remember right now.
That tracks.
Yeah, I think he just kind of wanted to warm up differently one morning. Like he wanted to squat, and then he just thought, like, this is kind of fun. I can make this goofy. And
Like we went back and watched the off the couch part, and there are 2 tricks on the bank, the car wash bank, and he lands those so awkwardly. One of them is like obviously a 20-stair landing, and then the one after it, it's a little bit of a delayed like squat and look like maybe he's
away for a little bit and then squats.
Yeah. I was like, okay, he was still in the phase.
Yeah. This is Jason's last board. It's an 8-inch board, 8-inch Thunders. And look at this. This is his front truck. No croaky marks. He got to the axle on the back truck, so he switched them.
While we're talking about boards, do you remember? I've done this twice recently where I grip it and fold it over.
yeah.
Do you remember when he did that and Fuzz couldn't skate with him?
Just threw a sheet of grip on, and then just kind of folded the grip over. I know at one point cut a string of grip, and it just like flapped behind him as he was skating his mini ramp.
Oh yeah, Rebethica.
Well, Rebethica, I know he used Rebethica for his YouTube playlist, thousands of hours worth of music that he added to it when he was just sitting there with nothing to do with ALS. He'd just like add song after song to different playlists. I think one of the ways he wanted to be remembered was enjoying skateboarding. Like, you can be goofy. I don't think he was ever really that serious. He was just good.
Enzo, that was a little clean. You think you could squat enough that you're like dragging your butt? That would be like 20 stair.
Oh, he's still going.
You fell and landed each one of those tricks.
Yeah, I'm good at doing that.
Oh my gosh, that's starting to scare me a little too much. Yeah, that was squatty. That's 20 stairs. Could you do that again where you did like that hand drag? Yeah!
I want to get one. Can you film me do one? That's about 20 stairs tall.
You guys got 20 stair landings? Super late.
So why don't we crawl into the night? Leave all our fears behind. 'Cause I want to know I love you right. Care in the morning if it was just for Take my hand, I understand. Now we can blow this place.
If someone was being lame, like, he would cut them off. Like, he would snake them.
Yeah, I got snaked a lot. I was annoying.